What's going on, everybody? Just going to show you a short little video here on a torch tip holder that I built to go on my rig truck. So let's get after it. Alright, here I've got my design made up. I just took the width of the tips and made holes for them and then rounded off the corners so it wouldn't catch on anything when I go to pull my torch out of the box. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up my tool path to cut and start with the circles. Always work from the inside out when you're cutting anything. You don't want to cut your piece and have it drop out before you cut your holes. And last thing, cut your perimeter. And then make sure your lead in and lead out is good. And I set my pierce height to 0 on here. Then we're going to go ahead and do a simulation, make sure everything cuts right. And that looks good. Alright. We'll go ahead and post that and move on to fire control. Alright, now we got fire control booted up. We'll find our piece. And that's a funny orientation. So I'm going to go ahead and move it. I do 90-degree increments just because it's easiest to flip it around. And that looks about right. So I'm going to change my origin right there to the corner. And make sure I'm correct. And then we'll send the workpiece to 0 and we're ready. And now we're going to cut. Now with the piece cut, we get our first look at it. There it goes on the floor. Now move on to a quick grind, just buff everything off, get the draws off of it. Once we get it good and cleaned up, we'll move right on to welding it in the box. And we'll drop the torch tips in there and then we're done. I know it's a short little project, but it was a fun one. If you like this project or you have any ideas for other projects, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you next time around the shop.